Hello my dear students, welcome back to the physics classes. I have taken today the topic equilibrium of bodies. This topic is important to understand my next topic, that is principle of moments. So without wasting time, let's start. What is basically equilibrium of bodies? Let's take an example, then it will be more clear what is equilibrium of bodies. Suppose a body is kept on a table like this. Suppose this is a surface, table surface, and a body is kept over there. A force is applied in this direction and a force is applied in this direction. Both the forces are equal. Now, if both the forces are equal, then the body will not show any kind of motion. Is that thing clear? If the body is kept on the surface and in the two directions which are both opposite directions and same force is applied on it, so the body will not show any kind of motion. So this is said that the body is in equilibrium. According to the definition, when a number of forces acting on a body produces no change in its state of rest or of linear or rotational motion, the body is said to be in equilibrium. So you can take this example as the body is in its state of rest and it is not changing its position at all. So here the body is maintaining its state of rest and this is called as static equilibrium. Now please don't get confused it with the Newton's first law, first law or law of inertia we also say, or law of inertia. We say according to that law, a body will be in a state of rest or in a state of motion until or unless any external force is applied on it. The condition was maintained. The condition was that if the body is in a state of rest, it will remain in a state of rest until or unless any external force is applied over it. Or if the body is in motion, suppose this body is moving, then it will continue to be in motion until or unless any external force is stopping it. So here the body were free from the forces. In Newton's first law or law of inertia, the bodies were free from the forces. But here in equilibrium case, the bodies are under the application of force. Thereafter either they are maintaining their state of rest or their state of motion. Now here we got 2 points, state of rest or state of motion, that is linear or rotational motion. Depending upon these two things, that is first state of rest or linear or rotational motion, the equilibrium is of two types. First one is your static equilibrium and second one is your dynamic equilibrium. Now what is static equilibrium? When the body remains in a state of rest under the influence of several forces. Once again, I am taking the example of tug of war. Like there is a rope, okay, a hanky is tied over here. Few persons are there and they are just pulling this rope, and few persons are there and they are also pulling this rope. Both the persons are trying to pull this rope, but this hanky tied at the center is remaining at its position. It is neither going in this direction nor going in this direction. That means both the persons are applying the same amount of force. If it is applying, this person is applying 10 Newton force, so this person is also applying 10 Newton force. In that case, this hanky is not showing any kind of movement. So here you will say that this hanky or this rope is in the state of equilibrium. And which kind of state of equilibrium? Static equilibrium. Now come to the second topic, that is dynamic equilibrium, its second type. What is dynamic equilibrium? When the body remains in the same state of motion under the influence of several forces, then this kind of equilibrium is called as dynamic equilibrium. Now let's understand it with the help of an example. Suppose an aeroplane is there which is going to fly. It is running on the runway. Okay, it got the maximum speed, that thrust is obtained. Now plane is flying in the sky up to a certain height, like that. It is maintaining its height. Now what is happening? The thrust force applied by the air is balanced by the weight of the plane. This is your thrust force, this is your thrust, and this is the weight of the plane. Now both are balanced. each other, so the plane will continue to be in motion at the same height. So here in this case, the body is maintaining its state of motion and the body has set to achieve the dynamic equilibrium. One more example of this dynamic equilibrium is that when you tie a stone with the help of a thread, one end is tied with the stone and other end of the thread is holded in your hand like that. You start to rotate it. So what will happen? This stone will keep on rotating on this circular path. You are keep on applying the force, it will keep on rotating on the circular path. So here the dynamic equilibrium is achieved. I hope all the doubts regarding the equilibrium of bodies are cleared. If you have still any query, you can mention in the comment section and I will resolve your query. Thank you class.